Good morning and welcome to the Pen Doodling channel. This is Oliver, as usual, coming to you from the beautiful town of Youghal, here by the seaside in Ireland over in Europe. And you're welcome to another video, and this is part of the Toolbox series where we look at different tools that you can use when you're making your doodles or your Zen doodles. And this one is basically a knot, and you could use it in a drawing at a later stage where you could fill up each one of the areas that you see there. But anyway, enough of that. How do we start? If you want to have it somewhat symmetrical, usually start off with two boxes, and then you can feed in the strings through either side. There's one, and then bring the other one into the other side. And the way you're going to make it into a knot is by deciding which one goes over or under the other one. Now, I was a little bit fast with that one and I didn't quite do it right, but that's alright. We're not trying to be perfect in these doodles. We never have been and we never will be, at least I won't be anyway. Now this was recorded in, I think it was twice normal speed, or sorry, it is playing back at twice normal speed. And it'd just be interesting, what do you think of that? Do you prefer this way where I just sort of zip through it a little bit, or would you prefer if I took me time and gave you plenty of time as well to just mull over it and relax? Because I can tell you, when I'm doing this, even though it looks as if I'm rushing here, in reality it takes it's a nice, quiet, relaxing type of exercise. I'm just getting rid of all the unnecessary bits and pieces there, and just making the places where the rope either goes, well, the string in this case, either goes above or below another one, making it a little bit more obvious. And as in the last video, and I'll put a link up there to the last video, to change from a string to a rope, you just basically have to add another line, but in this case I've decided to add two lines. It's easier to keep the thickness somewhat consistent, I find, when I do it this way. Now, it is possible to do this without putting in the lines, but for me anyway, I find that my eventual rope goes from very thick to very thin, and it doesn't look right at all. So for yourselves, this is just it's a nice easy exercise. Take your time with it. Make use of the pencil and the eraser, very, very good. And then, don't rush yourself. Just, take it easy, because that's what this is all about. We're talking about doodling, and Zen doodling, even more so than doodling. It's all about being in the time and space where you're at, being in the present, and don't worry about anything else. You can see the way I'm filling these in. It is similar to the way I did the last one, which generated, I think, was curls. I called it a rope, but it's more like, I feel it's more like curly hair, or the old telephone, the way that was wound up, something like that. And I actually found this a little bit, I don't know. After a while I was thinking, no, I don't want to do that again. I prefer to have it some other way. And I was thinking, well, these could also be beads, beads on a string. So that's what I started thinking about now. It's just beads. So it makes them more regular, I think, and it means that you don't have the offset going on in them. So that's basically what I was doing there. I said it looks as if I'm going very fast, but in reality I'm not. I think I've speeded it up quite appreciably here, just so that you're not bored looking at it. But I think you should get out your own pencil, paper, eraser and pen, or biro, and start doing these so that you understand how to do this type of tool to put into your toolbox, so that it becomes second nature to you. And even try something different, not quite this, just do some little variations on a theme, as I used to when I was playing the violin. You'd have so many variations you'd have to do in the exercises. You should think about that, because a rope in this type of doodling it's not a rope as we know it in reality. It is anything that is sort of this thickness that has something in the inside. It could be balls, it could be any sort of design in there. And to sort of lift this up into something a little bit better, I decided I didn't want to put the same type of shading that I did in the last one, because some people might find that a bit difficult. So all you really have to do is put in 3 lines, a longish one in the middle and then 2 shorter ones beside it. It's easy to do, anybody could do it. So that's why I kept that nice and simple. And when you've done one side, oh, I hadn't finished that one, then you're going to have to come back and do the other side. What do you think of the videos that I'm producing? Are they of use to you? Would you like something different, or is this the way you like it? Do you like the speeded up version, or maybe you'd prefer if it wasn't speeded up at all? Because I know when I'm looking at some other ones, especially the ones from the older ones from Miss Betsy, you know, I actually love when she just takes her time, music going on, she chats away, and I follow her and I do my own practicing and I develop my own techniques as she's going along with hers. So let me know which way you'd like it to be done. We're coming to the end now. It didn't take too long. Here with the magic of video editing, it's only taken 6.5 minutes. But it took a lot longer than that. I think in reality we're talking that this exercise took something of the order of 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes. A nice one to do of a wet afternoon. That's it, finished there. Now, if you like what I'm doing, if you would like to see more of them, be sure and give me the thumbs up. Put in some comments there. I always like getting comments and I will do my best to reply to them. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell, and not only will you know when the next one is coming out, but you'll give me a boost. Alright? Till the next time, Slán Tamil.